Today's morning show is being brought to you by
At Golden Nugget Laughlin. Experience a new kind of reward. Sign up for the 24 Karat Select Club today.
And good Friday morning to you. Welcome to Take Two. Oh, we're so happy that it's Friday. It seems like, it's been a long week. It's been a long week for all of us. As a quick programming note, we will, of course, have Take Two for you on Monday, but it will be a different format. We are bringing you a debate between Bullhead City Mayor Tom Brady and Vice President of EPCOR Arizona, Sean Bradford. Now, of course, we've had both gentlemen on separately, but now on Monday you will have the chance to see them sitting side by side, and the debate will be moderated by Laughlin's very own town constable, Jordan Ross, who does an amazing job. He's well seasoned and well trained, and we're excited to have him moderate. So that will be the crux of our show on Monday. So it'll be a different format, and I'm saying this because I know you are all going to watch football all weekend, and of course you're going to want to see if you're 7-0 or 6-1 or how fantastic you did this week. You're going to have to wait until Tuesday. I'm sorry, but we're pushing our football results back a day in order to accommodate the debate, which, if you reside here locally, of course, Proposition 415 in Arizona is a big, big, big issue. So just wanted to throw that out there. And I wanted to say good morning to you and to you, Chad.
Good
Hi.
morning.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty well.
Yeah? Did you get a good night's sleep?
Not the best, but it happens.
Yes, it does.
I found myself not, my nephews don't have school on Friday, and they wanted to learn some painting tricks, and I found myself not able to sleep late that night, and they were painting, and so I went and showed them some of the stuff I've been learning with spray paint.
Oh, do you have anything to show us?
Well, I started learning how to do like clouds and stuff, so I'm, like, this is something I'm working on.
Gosh. And now that's spray paint.
Spray paint, yeah. And it's like looking up into the night sky.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and I was able to do it kind of fast, like you see the street artists do. And my nephews were just like, "Oh wow!" I did.
Yeah, I know. I can just imagine a child thinking, because that's amazing for an adult to see, but for a kid, it must have been overwhelming.
Oh, yeah, they were excited, and because they were like, my one nephew tried doing one of the moons or planets or whatever they are that you want to call them, that I did on that one painting. And
that I'm in love with, that I'm going to be, can't say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I went and I kind of did one of those really quick, and I showed him how to do it, and then he's like, yeah, but how do you do that? And I'm like, okay, well, then you do this. And so that was a lot of fun.
How do you do?
Well, he didn't do one yet. It was getting late, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to bed finally.
Oh, well, that's cool. Such a good uncle.
Oh, my nephews are good kids, so.
Oh, well, glad to hear that. Hey, good morning, Joe. I'm sorry. Joe's in here. I'm sorry. That it was just.
I need cricket sounds.
I know. Well, hey, you try doing it when Joe is literally standing in front of me. Go. Good morning, Chris. How are you?
There he
is.
Good
you should have seen his face, though. I'm the only one that has a view of his face.
Oh well, he ran past me, and what would you say? I don't see your handsome face, Chris. Now I can. Come on.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Good
Good thing I wasn't picking my nose or anything.
How are you? How was your night?
Good. Man, what did I do last night? Man, I don't even remember. I was tired. I went home, fell asleep, ate dinner, and then went back to sleep. It was
Oh.
needed, yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah, it was a long day.
Yeah. But this weekend, I have a little surprise. I'm going to Vegas, and a little hint, I'll be taking a leap off a building safely, you know. Wanted to
You're
get that
doing
out.
that this weekend?
Yep, so stay tuned Monday.
Oh, maybe we should. Are you going to take a camera or anything?
They're apparently, they will cover all the camera footage. I'm not sure yet. I'll find out.
Tuesday, by the way. Stay tuned Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, Tuesday, right.
Monday, we're barely going to say hi and give you the leather.
Right, exactly. But, oh my God, that's fantastic.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Do they have like little spectator area? I might have to come watch.
Yeah,
I was just going to say that. That would be so awesome. You guys could do a little, because I've always wanted to do that.
When are you doing it? Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday.
All right, we'll talk about it after. Look at that, 850. God love you.
The closest I've ever done to the bungee jumping scene is at Six Flags Magic Mountain. It's like you can have two of your friends strapped with you, and you get pulled up, and then it releases, and then it like
Oh, the
swings.
slingshot thing?
Yeah. Well, they have a slingshot where you're in a rocket, and then they have another one where you're like literally just in a thing across your chest, and you have two friends attached to you. And
I love the idea
I've
of that.
gone on that every time I've gone to Magic Mountain. I love that one.
Oh man, gosh, I would love to do that.
Oh,
I told you my bungee jump story, right?
I'm not sure, but I think the viewers would love to hear it.
So I was 16 years old and not able to actually make this decision for myself because there was a waiver that you had to sign. You had to be 18. And my dad was, he was the chief inspector for the state, so they erected a bungee jump tower over the Providence River. And one of my dad's friends who was in charge of putting the elevator that was going up into it, his friend's son was not too much older than me, and he said, do you want to jump? And I'm like, of course I do, yes, let's go. So this said friend convinced the guy, because they knew who he was, that we were going to jump. So we were all ready, we went up there. They got me ready. They put the harness on my legs. You know, you've seen one, right? Before, you're like all ready. They put it around, like I'm.
Oh yeah.
Well, anyway, so I'm all in it, and then I hear this ruckus down below, and it's my dad putting a quick halt to that because his minor daughter was not jumping off of any said structure. So I never got to jump, and I don't think, ladies and gentlemen, that I ever will. I think that my fearlessness of a 16-year-old has gone away. So I think
That's run its course.
Yes, I think it has. I love rides and all of that stuff, but I just don't think that I would jump off of the stratosphere right now. But I am waiting to see Chris do it. I think that's amazing.
Well, I think that I might be. If he bids on it again this year, he's going to have some competition because I want to do it.
Would
so
you do
bad.
it?
In a heartbeat?
Yeah?
Would you do it? Would you do it if you had somebody going with you?
Okay, maybe.
Okay, because it's two people and I don't know anybody else I could talk into going with me.
Oh, it's a tandem jump?
No. You get two jumps, right, Chris?
Yeah, so what I did is, if you guys want to help out with the community, I went to the River Fund auction last year and I bid on them. And so I won the 2 pairs of tickets. So now I'm finally using them 1 year later. So yeah, they're usually it's a pair usually. I think they have single, they have pair, and hopefully they have the helicopter. Remember those were I didn't win those last year. I wanted to.
Yeah, no. So I'm thinking, how do you do a tandem bungee jump?
No.
I think that might. Like, are you stuck to each other? How would you be? I know.
And everything's strapped together.
I can't imagine.
Chris, you had some stiff competition last year on those helicopter rides. I know who won them actually, and
Oh, I know, it was amazing.
yeah.
I have to admit, it was for my first time. It was really a fun experience,
All
I have to admit.
Oh man, all I wanted were those London jet boat tickets, and man, they went for like 5 times what you could actually buy them for.
And see, I was bidding on the chiropractor and massages, but I didn't win any either.
Yeah.
They went for
A
more than
lot of my, I know.
pay.
I didn't win anything either, if it's any consolation.
I won the enjoyment of supporting a local
Right.
nonprofit organization.
Yes, and we kept those bids going up, didn't
Yeah.
we?
We helped raise extra money.
We sure did. Oh man. So what else is going on? Hey, did you watch the president's speech last night? Oh, wait, I think you said you did, Chris.
What?
Watch the president last night?
Oh, last night in Texas,
Dallas?
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was on fire. He was all sorts of fired up, and apparently that was the largest crowd they've ever had in that building. And outside of that building, too, there were thousands of people who were outside. And, of course, he had to throw a knock at the media saying, hey, pan outside. I want everybody to see this crowd. Look, we're going to win Texas.
I heard 20,000 were just only viewing the screen
Yes,
outside.
yes. And it was, he didn't, well, he never holds back, but did you notice, too, last night he was just like, vroom, vroom, vroom. He was nailing everything.
I know.
It was,
And that's what it takes sometimes, though.
yeah, and then this morning, of course, I just caught a glimpse of a couple of the other networks, because that was on Fox, naturally, but I watched a little bit of MSNBC and CNN, and
Different opinion on it?
you know, they were opinionated, let me tell you, and they said, I think Joe Scarborough on MSNBC said that Trump followers need to not be so dumb, and they have a responsibility to not be dumb.
I mean, okay.
So this whole thing just goes on and on and on, and
It just blows my mind how disrespectful so many people are to this president, and you know, like,
And-
it's unheard of to me.
yeah, you know, and look, if you don't like the guy, you don't like the guy. If you think that people shouldn't vote for him, I mean, that's your opinion. But to go on air and say you're dumb, you're deplorable, whatever it is, because you're voting for somebody, and it works the other way too. If you're a right-wing extremist and you're saying you're an idiot because you like Elizabeth Warren, that's just not right. And so many friendships have been lost in the past 4 years, really.
Yeah, I don't understand, because you don't hear it as bad from the other side.
No.
Like when
Like the backlash with Ellen.
Yes, you don't hear them saying, "Oh, I can't believe Bush sat next to Ellen."
Right, I know. Yeah, I don't think anybody said anything about that.
You know, like, I don't know. It blows my mind the way people behave and think that it's okay to, like, regardless of if you voted for him or not, he is the president of the United States
Right.
of America, and he deserves that alone entitles you to a certain amount of respect.
As do former presidents.
Absolutely. Like I've said a million times, if Obama was here, I wasn't his biggest fan, but I would still cross
Of
the street to
course,
shake
it
his
would be
hand
an
if I
honor,
had the
you know.
opportunity.
Yes, but apparently not everyone feels that way.
Which one was it? I feel like it was just last week. Somebody stood up and was trying to start something at that rally when he was talking, and within like 3 seconds, the cops got up, took him, and he said, "Wow, the police are fast here." He was really impressed, and it was during the whole police wearing their shirt thing. I forgot what state that was.
Was it Minnesota?
It was Minnesota. Yeah, it was.
Yes, because you know that the major police union is backing Trump. And there's been some heat on that too, because unions notoriously back the Democratic candidate, of course, but not now, because they believe that the president has been pro-police, and they are supporting the president.
Well, I think he said it best himself, the president. You know, the economy's up, unemployment rate's down, never had so many people employed, but yet he's doing a bad job, apparently.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know where all those numbers come from then.
You tell me. I don't know. But again, it's just so disrespectful and unprofessional
Beyond unprofessional.
to not only disparage the president, but just regular American citizens who have their entitlement to vote for whomever they choose, and to be called horrific names or stupid or misinformed or uneducated or all of those altogether.
Agreed. It is nobody's place to try to strip somebody else of their own set of beliefs and allow and prevent them from voting the way that they feel is right.
Crazy nonsense. But you know what else was crazy nonsense?
What?
I know. It'll all be worth it in the end, but Casino Drive's a mess.
I heard.
Yes, and if you're watching this locally and your travels take you to Casino Drive, you've probably noticed the construction, barrels, cones, reduction to one lane in certain parts of Casino Drive. And it's all, of course, I mean, we need road improvements. Bullhead City has had plenty of road work projects in the past couple of years, but this is something that's necessary. However, yesterday, the traffic was backed up to the bridge. The what would that be? Would it be southbound traffic?
Yes.
Yes.
No. It would be going into Laughlin or away from Laughlin.
Heading toward Harrah's from the bridge.
That's southbound.
Southbound, yeah. Okay, so right around the Aquarius to Edgewater, that's where it merges into one lane.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
the
a busy
problem is,
area,
and this
too.
is what I was talking about, and it was difficult to explain, but when I was headed northbound around the Golden Nugget, headed toward the bridge, the problem is with the turning lights. You know, if you're going to make a left-hand turn, you have an arrow. But because there's only one lane, people still need to turn left, so they're stopped there waiting, and meanwhile all the traffic that could be free-flowing is backed up behind them.
Because the other lane's taken up by the people going
Correct, because
south
it's
and
just,
north.
yeah, two lanes, one northbound, one southbound.
And it's not even on their own side of traffic, right? It's
No.
on one side, so the
Yes,
lights are all, yeah.
they're like, they keep moving them every day. Chris, I think you sent a photo about this.
Oh yeah, that's what we meant. We brought that up, and I just showed that photo last night. I was going through In and Out, and I was about to take my normal left turn. You know, you got your two lanes. I was gonna pull into the regular left one like you're supposed to, but then I went.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
I almost went the wrong way because there
There
was
are
another
headlights.
truck coming. Yeah, there was
Yeah.
headlights coming the other way. I was like, okay.
So now you see that island there, right? So if you can surmise, if you're not familiar with the area, that both lanes of opposite lanes of travel are on one side of the road there. So
Well, and then
They should have somebody, directing traffic or something. at that
something has
point.
to be done, because I'm surprised. I mean, knock on wood, but
Here's another fun one. For some reason, too, when I was there last night, since half the road is closed, people are walking across, going to the center divider, and then just running it for some
yes.
reason.
That is
Do you know that
nonsense.
not a family, but 3 people did that to me the other night? I'm moving, and they decide to just start running, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, sorry. Oh yeah, sorry. No, this is how you're going to get yourselves killed. You can't just do that."
And they do it with their kids.
Th-
That's
yes.
a bad example.
And it was only a few years ago that an elderly man was doing that, and he didn't survive.
Well,
It could happen to anybody.
I mean, of course, you never ever want to see that happen, but you have to have common sense too.
And common courtesy, because that is a rude way of, just it's you showing entitlement and disregard for everybody around you, in my
Right.
opinion.
And if God forbid, and we have bright sunshine here, and sometimes that sun can get in your eyes, and you do that to somebody, you ruin their lives forever as well. Nobody wants to hit a pedestrian, so wow, I don't know what has happened in the past couple of weeks over there, but this week has been especially
Now,
crazy.
Chris, FYI, if you go out the back way of Tropicana, you avoid all of that traffic when you're going to In and Out.
Yes and no. Well, I usually go that way when I come in, but leaving, that's a hassle for me.
I take that way every time I'm going to that
Nah.
property.
Yes, I think I mentioned that yesterday. I said you become very inventive in finding ways through parking lots.
Ah, very nifty.
Oh, listen, I know a way to get, like, cutting through one property and then
To get to
like
another.
one.
Sorry, but sometimes you have to do
Oh
it.
yeah, Tara knows with me. I know some good cutting spots on roads for news.
But shh, because I think technically that's against the law. I know it is in Rhode Island. You can't cut through a parking lot to avoid a light.
Well, yeah, but that's if, like, it's a small parking lot, isn't it? Like with the Tropicana, it's like huge. There's no way they could tell
I
what
think
you're
any
doing.
parking lot
There's
legal.
no way you can tell. It doesn't. I know it doesn't make it.
Okay. But, okay. I'm gonna, yeah, okay.
Yeah. No, but I understand. No, the Tropicana is it is different. I mean, there's an actual way out in the back. There's
Yeah.
a road. But I mean, if you're
Cutting through a gas
cutting
station.
through, a gas station to.
And I can't say I've never done that. I have.
How many of you out there have done that? Let us know.
I was trying to see if
They won't
Jack could
admit
get
it.
Yeah, I know, right? I not gonna lie, I've seen it happen, and it's been like probably a bad day, and I've been tempted, and I'm like, that day I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna just be ruined. Someone's gonna pull me over.
Oh no, we certainly don't want to see that
No.
happen. Hey, but you know what? Though we got to get a move on because we have football to do, right?
True.
And then we have pet of the week. See, Friday we have pets. I remember now. And we have weather, and we have news, and we have so I think we have to move. So you want to do football?
I'm in.
We can do football.
Okay.
I'm down.
You're going to be surprised with some of my picks, I can tell you that. I'm trying to break out of my slump here. And, of course, our NFL football picks are brought to you by our friends. At Bikini Bay, that's a great place to watch games. It really,
is.
really is.
It's a great environment. They've got entertainment. You've got the game. You've got drinks. And,
It is. So if you're here in Laughlin, you definitely want to check them out. And it's week 7, by the way.
Oh, you're right. So many folders.
There we
there you
go.
go.
That's it. That's all we had to do. Okay. I had trouble with, I think, every single game. Well, except for one.
yeah, there was one that was pretty easy for me, too.
So this one I went back and forth on, and I don't even remember what I picked. So, okay, I did. Oh, wow, I really did this to myself. Yeah. So the Chargers, who I told you last week, have let me down every single week, and I think the Titans have too. But the Titans benched Marcus Mariota. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Ryan Tannehill, he's capable of having a decent day. But so is Phil Rivers, and I'm going to give him one more chance. And Chad, I'm glad you and the professor and Lynn are taking the Chargers too. You, I'm surprised at, Chris.
Mike's one.
No.
No? You're done
Sorry,
with them?
I got busy. Sorry.
You're just done?
Which game are we looking at?
The Chargers.
Chargers.
Like I said, I was in the back doing stuff. Oh no, yeah, I don't. No, they are my hometown since I am from San Diego, but no.
Oh, you know what I heard about the Chargers? I don't know if you guys know this, but ever since they moved, every game is an away game for them, basically, because it's become a destination for the opposing team fans. And they were the San Diego Chargers, and now LA hasn't quite taken to them because, of course, they have the Rams, too, and the poor Chargers. So maybe they'll do better on the road. Let's hope so, Chad.
I agree.
Okay, so I'm a believer in Jacoby Brissett here, and they did knock off the Chiefs, so I know who I took, and let's see who everybody else took. Wow.
I had a hard time with this one because they're only one win-loss different from each other, right? I believe it was.
Yeah, and I like the Texans too, and the Texans have Deshaun Jackson, who's been phenomenal all year, but the Colts are at home, and I don't know. We'll see what happens. But, hey, Lynn's with me, huh? And Joe,
Oh yeah, I went Colts.
we're going to go lucky horseshoe
Good luck,
there.
guys.
Huh?
Yeah, they're a tough team. I mean,
You mess
why
with the
not?
bull, you get the horns.
Oh, that's
Oh,
true.
okay.
That's true.
Leave the cow.
true.
Okay. All right.
All
Next
right.
one.
Oh, this, I changed. I don't know what I did here.
I don't know why what you did. I mean, I know what you did because I have the paper, but I don't know why.
I don't either.
It's surprised. Go ahead and do it, Chris. I mean, Joe, whoever.
Okay.
They have snuck under the radar so far this year as being 0-6 without anybody realizing it or talking about it. And so they're just as bad as Miami.
Yes and no. They've played really close games. They've lost really close games, whereas the Dolphins have been blown out in virtually every contest.
Jacksonville, they got their days sometimes, and then other days, they're pretty mediocre.
I think that the Bengals are not going to go 0-16. I think that they're going to have a
It's a close
win.
one.
But of course, their best player, their wideout, their AJ Green, is still not ready to play. And knowing that, I probably should have rethought my decision. But
They're hungry right now, and this could be the game for them.
and the thing about the Bengals is they're terrible against the run, and the Jaguars probably have the best running offense in the league. So why did I go with the Bengals? I don't know. Maybe because a freak of nature will happen. Maybe. But Leonard Fournette, he's something else, and if they can contain him, if the Bengals can contain Fournette, the Bengals are going to have their first win because Andy Dalton is capable of dropping some long bombs. So.
Oh, you're not alone, though. You've got the professor on your side.
Yeah, and 25% of the fans, I see that. All right, the Niners and the Skins, come on. Really?
This one was too easy. I mean,
You know what? I'm pulling the Joe.
What?
Yeah.
you were
Um,
the only team they beat, Chris, is the Dolphins.
I don't know. You never know. I know.
yeah, right. I mean, who knows?
5% of the fans, though.
That's because these
Fine.
49ers, guess what?
4.2% of the fans.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. Who knows? You know what? This might be this is upset of the week. Could be. I don't see
Because
it.
aren't
That'd
the
be really
49ers still undefeated right now?
They are.
Okay.
Yeah.
and
That'd be
but good luck, Chris.
a tearjerker if it was an upset week.
Yeah, no, I mean, they're just... Okay, now, I'm going to...
Ooh,
This is a disclaimer here.
tough one.
Because I've gone against the Giants all year, they haven't let me down. Now, this is my first time that I am picking Big Blue.
Same.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Every time I pick them, they've lost, and I'm done. But so have the Cardinals, so I don't know what I'm saying.
No, see, the fans are pretty evenly split on this one, too.
It was a tough one.
But I have to say, the Cardinals have been playing really tough, really close games all year. They're not a bad team. They're not. They have pieces there. They certainly have a lot of work to do. The Giants, kind of a mess, work in progress. But since Eli has, taken a seat on the bench, their new quarterback is Jones, right? And the Cardinals have Kyler Murray. So this is going to be a battle of two guys who are really trying to make their mark in the league, and they've shown some really great signs of promise. This, I think, is going to be one of the better games of the week. Just my opinion. And
Not a flat out like lockout or.
I think it's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be a hard fought game. I think that it's going to be tough. Tough. But, yeah. Okay. Yep, Tara's really taking some leaps here.
Whoa.
I know, Tara. You better do really bad this week, otherwise I'm still going to be doing bad.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Hey, the professor's been with me, huh? On a lot of these. And I think that if you follow the NFL for any considerable amount of time, you eventually see signs of life from teams that you would expect to have done much better and are just in a slump. And that's
Signs of life.
yeah, signs of life. and honestly, the Falcons are on life support right now.
Yeah.
They really need a win. And it's not because they've been so awful they've stunk up at the field. They've been victimized by a lot of bad calls, bad kicks. Just I don't know.
I had a tough time with this one.
Yes, the Rams have been a little bit on the disappointing side this season. You go from the defending NFC champion to kind of, you've lost a couple of questionable games. But so for Chris, you, me, and the professor, and
Yeah.
21% of the fans, right? No, 27. I can't add today. 27% of the fans.
I was
right?
just looking at that and I'm going, huh?
like 27.1. That's what I meant to say.
I knew what you
Yeah.
meant when I saw the 9.
Another one.
This one,
I flip flopped with this one too.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Well, 25%
That's my
with
favorite
Ravens.
team.
Well,
And
Lynn.
Lynn.
Well, Lynn, who knows?
I know, right?
You know, the Seahawks usually they've always been so dominant
Yes.
at home. You know, that's their sanctuary.
So athletic. I mean.
Loudest place on earth, right?
Exactly.
right.
And yet they've lost a couple of times, right? I think they lost 2 home games.
About.
Not sure, but
Yeah.
I'm pulling it up so I can tell you for sure.
I know they definitely lost at home. Excuse me. So, and the Ravens, if they can pull it off, that will be their marquee win of the season, I would think. Yeah. And again, Lamar Jackson, great. They've got a pretty tough defense too, the Ravens. So
Okay, you've lost 1 game.
1 game all season.
Yeah, they're 5-1.
They're 5-1. All right. So, but they lost it at home. I do know that.
Oh, that's kind of a shame. Like, how do you?
Well, I mean, you don't win every
home.
home game unless you're the New England Patriots. But then you win every road game too.
Oh my gosh, how many? Do you know of? Is that really a thing? Like they don't haven't lost any home games, or are you?
Who? The Patriots?
Yeah.
Oh, they had the record for I don't know how many consecutive home wins.
That's
They
what I
ended
was
up
curious.
They did lose, but
But it took a while, and it's few and far between.
so basically there are a few teams in the league where you want to go to a game and you want to make sure that your team wins. The Patriots would be a good bet if you're a Patriots fan.
I type in how many home games, and then it says, "Have the Patriots lost?"
Oh,
It's like-
really? That's
Yeah.
what came up?
It autocorrects it for me.
That's so funny. Oh,
or I mean, auto completed or whatever you want to call it.
Okay, so wow, and that is a look at our NFL football picks, which are being brought to you by Bikini Bay Bar and Nightclub here in Laughlin. And now we are going to take a look at Pet Watch, our pet of the week, brought to you by Silver Rider. And our pet of the week is, this beautiful, beautiful black and white 3-month-old kitty. She's a little girl found in oh my God, she was found in an apartment laundry room,
Oh,
huh?
look at her. She's just all over the petting.
Oh, look, I love that coloring. She's got her, black and white. She's so cute.
It's like she's wearing little socks.
Oh, and she needs, she's just a little baby. She needs a lot of love, and I'm sure she has a lot of love to give, and yeah.
I mean, her name is Cher.
Oh,
Her name is Cheer.
she deserves it.
Look! Look! Oh, she's trying to play
Oh,
with the other
she's,
kitty.
and she will certainly cheer someone up. Look at her. She's a cheerful little girl, that's for sure. And, you know, she needs a good home. And there are so many animals that need good homes, ladies and gentlemen. So please, if you have room in your hearts and in your homes, please go down to the shelter and you won't regret it. Pick up your new best friend. Too many pets there waiting for forever homes. So once again, our pet of the week is brought to you by Silver Rider, taking you everywhere you need to go. And now we need to know, what's the weather going to be like if we need to go anywhere?
Okay. The weather's brought to you. Yesterday, the official high in Laughlin and Bullhead City was 93 degrees. Kingman got up to 82 and Searchlight reached 81. This morning we had a low of 54 degrees. Looking around the area, we have a high in Las Vegas today of 78 degrees, 64 in Flagstaff, 86 in Phoenix, 79 in Los Angeles, and 84 degrees in Laughlin and Bullhead City. Over in Mesquite, we have a high of 57, 73 in Searchlight, 87 in Lake Havasu City, 72 in Prescott, and 74 degrees in Kingman, Arizona. And I believe, if I'm reading this correctly, the Patriots 92-15.
Is their home
game.
record?
Yeah.
Oh, and
Or that might just be with Brady too, though.
maybe, or just in Gillette Stadium.
Oh, that could be as well, because that doesn't seem like enough.
No, it certainly doesn't, but that's probably their Gillette Stadium record.
That makes sense.
And we are going to take a quick break, but we will be right back with High School Sports Spotlight, the Entertainment Report, Golden Nugget, and your Tri-State News. So don't go anywhere.
This segment of the morning show is brought to you by Golden Nugget Laughlin. Experience a new kind of reward. Sign up for the 24 Karat Select Club today.
Are you looking for a clean, stylish, and comfortable salon? You can expect excellence from the award-winning team of stylists at Salon by Houston. Just see what these customers had to say. Conveniently located on Highway 95, just south of Raymar, stop by Salon by Houston today. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call 928-758-HAIR.
Cheeseburgers to check engine lights. Sundays to steering fluid. Birthday cakes to brake pads. For all your everyday needs, Co-op Connections is the one card that does it all.
Mary and Shirley both need oxygen. Shirley lost her freedom the day she went on oxygen, but Mary has the ultra-compact Inogen 1 G4 oxygen concentrator from Inogen. It's the smallest and lightest model we've ever made, so she'll always have the oxygen she needs anytime, anywhere. The sooner you call, the sooner you can reclaim the freedom and independence you deserve. Call now for your 30-day risk-free trial.
Call 800-371-3730. That's 800-371-3730.
And welcome back. Hey, Brad.
Tara, how are you? Good to see you.
Good. I'm sorry I'm wearing white. I know we're going to talk about all kinds of fun fall and Halloween
We are.
stuff.
We talk about fall stuff and what's going on in October, and that's okay. You're wearing white.
But it's post-Labor Day, and you're not supposed to do that, right? Ladies and gentlemen, you're not supposed to.
Somebody came up with that. Who knows? That's okay. I have fall colors on for us today, so we're good.
But it's
Yeah.
still 93 degrees out
We're
today,
in the
so.
season. 'Tis the season of fall. But yeah, lots going on. Busy month for October. You know, kind of moving into nice and cooler weather. I did see on the forecast that we're supposed to get down in the 50s next week. So
that's
that'll be
chilly.
a big change for us. Yeah, 93 to 50.
Well, all that means is that everybody has to move inside, and they have to come inside
That's right.
Golden Nugget.
Come down and see us. Excuse me. But a lot going on. Starting off with NFL season's in full swing. I know you were going to mention
The Patriots
the
are
Patriots.
6-0.
Yeah, Patriots are 6-0. Got it. But yeah, we're having our tailgate parties on Sunday. So come down, play some tailgating games, have some food, have some cold beverages, watch your football game. Even if you're a Patriots fan, we want you to come down.
I heard everybody has a fantastic time, though. You do put on a
Yeah,
great,
it's a good
great time.
It really is. So we also have for October the $25,000 Monster Mash cash giveaway. So every Saturday in October plus Halloween, we're going to be giving away cash on 3 drawing times, 5, 7, and 9 p.m. So 5 lucky winners for each drawing time. Cash prizes range from $100 to a $2,000 grand prize.
Oh, wow.
So you never know what you're going to win.
That's
Yep.
amazing.
We also are continuing our table games hot seat, and that's every Friday from 7 to 11 p.m. Every 30 minutes, we'll have one lucky player win $100 in promotional chips. To qualify, you just have to be playing with a player's card. So come in, get a player's card, sit down at that table that you like, and make sure you're being rated so you have a chance to win. And then this weekend, we're kicking off our $40,000 Wacky and Wicked Slot Tournament. So that's October 17th through the 19th. And we'll have 2 rounds, one on Friday, one on Saturday. Combined scores will be the winner. Highest combined score will be the winner. And cash prizes given out to the top place will be $12,500.
Wow.
And as all of our slot tournaments, if you participate, you're a winner. Everybody goes home with something. So even last place.
Well, certainly not many places can claim that.
Yep, absolutely. So it's a good time if you come in, you play, you participate. You know you're going home with something. So
That's fantastic.
even if it's a participation trophy, we want to make sure everybody gets a little something.
Always aiming to please. That's the Golden Nugget.
We also are going to have a Halloween party called Ghouls Night Out on October 26th. Ladies in costume will drink for free. Well drinks and Jello shots. We ask no masks, weapons, or extreme face paint. So come out for Halloween and have a party and enjoy yourself.
Yeah, that's something very important.
So yeah, absolutely. Everybody likes to get out on Halloween.
Yeah.
After you give out candy to the kids, come down to the Golden Nugget and party with the grown-ups.
Well, I think I just might have to do that.
Absolutely. We'll see you there.
Yes. Are you dressing up?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, you're not going to divulge what
As
your
a
costume
casino
is?
GM?
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's kind of what we have going on for the month of October. Plenty to do. Come down, enjoy yourselves, have some dinner, enjoy the restaurants, have a adult beverage, and come play some slots and table games with us.
There's always...
Bet your games at the Racing Sportsbook, the NFL.
Yes.
I do want to give a shout out. The Saints are 4-0 with Drew Brees on the sidelines. So
the Saints are doing very well. They're my family's NFC team.
Yep. Gotcha.
So I'm a Saints fan too, and I'm not just saying that.
Okay.
Because you didn't chide me too much about wearing white.
I did.
It's always a pleasure having you on.
Enjoyed it. Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Absolutely.
And you definitely want to check out Golden Nugget this weekend. Head on over there. The slot tournament, as Brad mentioned, is happening this weekend, and you heard all of those events. You won't want to miss it. And we'll be right back with more of the morning show.
Spotlight is brought to you by Barron Services Quality Experience and Family. With over 50 years of experience, Barron Services offers every client an unequaled customer experience, providing highest quality services in pest control, pool and landscaping, and commercial or residential security. For more information, visit us online at barronservices.us or give us a call at 928-758-5499. First Call Restoration, for the very best in cleaning services for carpet, upholstery, tile, and grout. And your first call for experts in water and fire damage, with exceptional customer service. Mojave Electric Cooperative. Download the Co-op Connections card app for savings on the go. Brought to you by Mojave Electric Cooperative. Welcome to today's edition of High School Sports Spotlight. Last week had been a tough week, but that doesn't mean that our teams didn't do their best. Here's a recap of good plays by the Dust Devils and the T-Birds. Christie connects to Valdez for a Dust Devils first down. Off to Porter, Martinez takes care of the defender and he runs it in. Resendez breaking past the D-line and he rushes it in for a T-Bird touchdown. Laughlin will be having an exciting homecoming game today, and they will be facing Meadows at 7 o'clock. We wish our Cougars the best of luck. And that is your look at today's High School Sports Spotlight, and we'll be right back on Take 2. High School Sports Spotlight is brought to you by Barron Services Quality Experience and Family. With over 50 years of experience, Barron Services offers every client an unequaled customer experience, providing highest quality services in pest control, pool and landscaping, and commercial or residential security. For more information, visit us online at barronservices.us or give us a call at 928-758-5499. First Call Restoration, for the very best in cleaning services for carpet, upholstery, tile, and grout. And your first call for experts in water and fire damage, with exceptional customer service. Mojave Electric Cooperative. Download the Co-op Connections card app for savings on the go. Brought to you by Mojave Electric Cooperative.
This segment of the morning show is brought to you by Fort Mojave Dental, the best place for the best smile in the tri-state area. Kind and caring staff will help you feel better about your smile. Call them today at 928-758-8887 or check them out online at sugarbug.com.
Have you been thinking about relocating your existing business or even starting a new business? Laughlin Town Center is now under new ownership. Suites are available from 800 to over 2,000 square feet. The Laughlin Town Center is adjacent to the Needles Highway. An abundance of potential customers driving by every day, and there's plenty of parking along with well-manicured trees and shrubs surrounding the property. An absolutely awesome opportunity for your future. Call Mary Ellen Viraldi at 702-298-6542.
Attention, those who have used Monsanto's Roundup weed killer in a commercial setting and developed non-Hodgkin's lymphoma cancer. In the past year, juries have decided that Roundup weed killer caused plaintiffs to develop non-Hodgkin's lymphoma cancer. If you or someone you know were exposed to the weed killer Roundup in a commercial setting and later developed non-Hodgkin's lymphoma cancer, call us right now. You may be entitled to financial compensation. Call now, 800-943-3078.
And now, the Tri-State News with Tara Haywood.
And welcome back once again. If you have plans to attend Laughlin High School's homecoming game this evening, don't be surprised to see a heightened police presence on campus. Earlier this week, a letter was sent home by high school principal Dawn Estes to parents regarding reported violent threats made by a student. Upon learning of these purported threats, the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department was notified and officers immediately responded to the school. After an investigation, the person responsible for the threats was arrested off campus. Now, as an extra measure of caution, Metro officers maintained a strong presence on campus throughout the week, and they will continue to do so throughout homecoming activities. According to Metro Lieutenant Jeff Hughes, the matter is still under investigation with the Detective Division in Las Vegas, and no further information is available at this time. However, it is important to reiterate that the individual who allegedly made the threats is in police custody. According to Lake Mead National Recreation Area spokeswoman Christy Vanover, park rangers were involved in a Thursday morning vehicle pursuit that temporarily resulted in the closure of Interstate 93. At 9:47 a.m., a park employee notified dispatch that a male individual entered a government vehicle near Meadview, Arizona, and drove away with it. Rangers and the Arizona Department of Public Safety troopers responded, and they attempted to stop the vehicle. The suspect continued down Pierce Ferry Road onto Highway 93 before turning onto Temple Bar Access Road. When the suspect turned around and headed back toward Highway 93, law enforcement successfully deployed spike strips to puncture the tires. The vehicle still continued north on 93, traveling against traffic in the southbound lane. The road was temporarily closed during the pursuit. Around 11:40 a.m., the vehicle finally ran off the road just around mile marker 12, and the suspect took off on foot. Employees and visitors at Willow Beach were advised to shelter in place. The suspect, a 32-year-old male from Ohio, was apprehended, and he was taken into custody shortly after 1:30 p.m. Now, this incident remains under investigation by both the National Park Service and Arizona DPS. The Mojave County Sheriff's Department search and rescue team sprang into action Tuesday afternoon in an attempt to locate a female hiker who somehow had gotten separated from her brother as they were hiking in Wallapai Mountain Park. Shortly after 3:30 in the afternoon, the Mojave County Sheriff's Office received a call from the park reporting that the 28-year-old was last seen hiking off the trail system toward a large boulder outcropping earlier that afternoon. She was wearing only a tank top and capri pants, and she had no water or other supplies with her, and attempts to contact her by phone went straight to her voicemail. The family searched the immediate area, and after not finding any sign of her, they contacted the ranger station. The park ranger was able to locate a track near where she was last seen. Search and rescue was activated, and they began to follow her track. In the meantime, a route and location search was initiated along the roadway, and containment was established at trailheads and campsites. The Kingman DPS Ranger helicopter began searching the rugged terrain from air, looking for signs of light. The woman was reportedly carrying a lighter, and it was thought that perhaps she might use it to create a warming fire, as night had fallen and the temperatures had slipped into the low 50s. As the search continued, MCSO received a report from a resident in the Pine Lake community that they had heard somebody yelling for help. The Kingman DPS helicopter was diverted to that area, and they were able to find the woman with another person who had come to her aid. Search teams were directed to that location, and they brought the woman back to her very, very relieved family at the command post. She was dehydrated and a little scratched up from hiking off trail, but otherwise, she was okay. It was estimated that she'd hiked about 7 miles before being found. Now, certainly a great job by everyone involved in that search, and it is, however, another opportunity to remind anyone who ventures out to always pack water and supplies before they set off on their hike, and to always be prepared for the unexpected. Also, MCSO advises, in the event you do become lost, stay calm and stay put. Now here's an update to a story we've been following for the past several weeks. Kingman police say that yet another neighborhood has been hit by a male thief or thieves. According to Deputy Chief Rusty Cooper, the department discovered that community mailboxes in the 37 and 3800 blocks of Eagle Rock Road were somehow opened earlier this week. Various pieces of mail were found in a nearby desert area by passers-by. Now, this latest incident comes on the heels of numerous reports of stolen mail in downtown Kingman, also in an apartment complex on Wallapai Mountain Road, and in the Camelback area of North Kingman. The police department is continuing to work with investigators from the U.S. Postal Inspector's Office, and all area residents are urged to check their mail daily. Once again, anyone who might have any information regarding these crimes is urged to contact KPD by calling 928-753-2191, or you can report anonymously to Mojave Silent Witness at 928-753-1234. We're going to take a quick break, but don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more news. Today's Second Look at Weather is brought to you by Hospice Compassus, profoundly advancing the well-being and honoring the dignity of those we serve. For more information on our services, please give us a call, 928-763-6433. Now here's the weather. Second Look at Weather is brought to you by Hospice Compassus, profoundly advancing the well-being and honoring the dignity of those we serve. For more information on our services, please give us a call, 928-763-6433.
And now, the Tri-State News with Tara Haywood.
And welcome back. There were many individuals in attendance who were celebrating their sobriety and recovery from drug abuse. There were we're having a little bit of technical difficulty here. As you could see, the music was still rolling there, so we're just going to switch right over to... Actually, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
By Golden Nugget Laughlin. Experience a new kind of reward. Sign up for the 24 Karat Select Club today.
If you have Medicare, listen up. Medicare alone only covers 80% of your costs, leaving you to pay the rest. Understanding all the options can be downright confusing. That's why I love Health Markets, your insurance marketplace. They search thousands of plans to find a plan that's right for you. Plans that have prescription drug coverage, dental and vision care. Some may eliminate your out-of-pocket costs and no monthly premium.
Health Markets. Representatives are standing by to assist you 24/7. Don't wait. Call now.
Don't let your kids go home to an empty house. The Boys and Girls Club of the Colorado River provides safe and affordable after-school and summer programs, focusing on academic success, good character, healthy choices, and having fun with a purpose. These important programs are possible through the generosity of our community. Please contact the club to learn about programs for a young person in your life or how to become involved. At the Boys and Girls Club of the Colorado River, great futures start here.
This segment of the morning show is brought to you by First Call Restoration. Call them 928-704-0002. FirstCallRestoration.info.
Oh, well, we are so sorry about that, but you know what? We can just talk about this and do it like old-time, old-fashioned TV, right? No, there was a great event in Kingman, and it was sponsored by the, it was held in collaboration with the Mojave County Sheriff's Office, the Kingman Fire Department, the Kingman Police Department, all the Kingman Young Marines, and it was the Kingman, I just want to get this straight, the Kingman Area Meth Coalition. And they hosted this event in Fireman's Memorial Park, and it was a great day for families who had loved ones who are going through recovery or recovering, I don't want to say recovering addicts, but themselves. They were there, and they were celebrating their sobriety, and it was very, very well attended, and it was called Walk Away from Drugs, and they had, most importantly, a lot of resources available for those who hope to get better or had a loved one that needed some help, and it was a very nice community day.
And I've been to that event on multiple occasions, and I thought it's always been a very nice event, and sure it was just as good this year.
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of community partners donated food. There was free food, and I heard that Taco Bell was a sponsor, and I know that they gave out free hot dogs and, you know, stuff for the kids. So that was it, and the rest of the stuff we will bring you next week. You know, evergreen Halloween stories. We can talk about that next week, and we need to talk about the weather, which is brought to you by, of course, Golden Nugget. And you know, you heard Brad Rutledge a little while ago tell us about all the big fun Halloween stuff events that are coming up. So,
and our viewers love their slot tournaments that they have.
That one is happening today.
There we go.
Weekend.
Alrighty, it looks like we're going to have sunshine for the next 5 days, with winds from the north today at 21 miles per hour and a high of 84. On Saturday, winds switched up a little bit to the northwest at 9 miles an hour with a high of 86. On Sunday, we have a high of 82 and a lot more wind because it's coming from the north at 20 miles an hour. And it stays pretty high compared to Saturday on Monday and Tuesday as well, with north winds at 17 miles an hour. Monday with a high of 84 and Tuesday with a high of 87. Over in the northeast, we have Ottawa with a high of 49, Toronto with 51. Rochester's going to get up to 49, 60 in New York, and 59 in New Haven. And they don't have sunshine skies like we do. They have clouds.
Chilly, too.
Yeah.
Very chilly. And once again, our weather is brought to you by Golden Nugget Laughlin. And once again, before I say goodbye to everybody, reminder that Monday's show will be the all-important debate on Proposition 415, so you'll want to tune in for that. And thank you, Chad.
No problem.
Thank you, Chris.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Joe.
You're welcome.
And thank you, each and every one of you. And of course, you're going to have to wait once again for your football results on Tuesday. We'll have that for you. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you back here.
Today's morning show has been brought to you by
At Golden Nugget Laughlin. Experience a new kind of reward. Sign up for the 24 Karat Select Club today.
The preceding presentation of the morning show is intended for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the show without the express written consent of TV2 KLBC is strictly prohibited.
The Boys and Girls Club of the Colorado River encourages you to donate local, shop local, and support local at the club's thrift store in Bullhead City. Donate your gently used items. Shop at the thrift store for great bargains to support programs for our local youth. It's that easy. Also, volunteers are always needed. The Boys and Girls Club of the Colorado River. Great futures start here.
Have you been thinking about relocating your existing business or even starting a new business? Laughlin Town Center is now under new ownership. Suites are available from 800 to over 2,000 square feet. The Laughlin Town Center is adjacent to the Needles Highway. An abundance of potential customers driving by every day, and there's plenty of parking along with well-manicured trees and shrubs surrounding the property. An absolutely awesome opportunity for your future. Call Mary Ellen Viraldi at 702-298-6542.